Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Um, I haven't got a lot of footage of digs for this video, but I figured I'd make a video since I haven't put one out in about 12 days or something like that. Um, I haven't got a lot of footage because I've been busy with work and wife and kids and all that stuff, and this is going to be like 4 digs and then kind of a overview on what I found at that fort. Um, it'd just be kind of a roundup, or not roundup, geez, just like a kind of a go over everything after I dug everything up. But I hope it's a decent video. I've got another week off here, so I should be able to get some footage to make some more probably door knocking videos or something with possibly some silver in it. But I hope you enjoy. So I had a terrible signal right there and I couldn't find it. I kept pulling some iron out. And then when I popped it out, I look over and I got a 3-ringer right there. Oh, that's a cool one. I wish I'd had that on video when I popped it out, but you get to see it now. There's another one. It's like 1227. I don't know. Oh, it's a little bullet. That's not bad. I'm back out here again. And I got one here that's not a terrible signal. There's definitely something down in there that's probably good, but the signals are really hard to pick up out here sometimes. Oh, is that it right there? Oh yeah. Busted up. Casing with bullets. That's cool. I got a decent signal here finally. Thinking maybe shell casing. It's kind of ringing up like an Indian head penny, but a little bit lower. Yeah, one guy said I should get a camera that I can mount on myself so I don't have to do this one-handed, because yeah, it's kind of a pain. It'd be a bullet that I got a hold of with my shovel. I didn't get it too bad. It's a little shiny right there, but that's cool. Let me see if I can find some more stuff now. Now, here's what I got over about 5 hunts, I think it was. I didn't put everything in there just because I ran out of room, so those cannon fuses didn't make it in there. Here's a lot of the bullets and stuff like that I found out there. A little variation of stuff in there I liked. There's a lot of casings out there. I think it was a old shooting range back in the day. Here's a lot of the buttons. Well, pretty much all the buttons. And a ring and some other good stuff there. Those are my favorite finds, though. Were definitely the buttons and the ring. More personal items. This button here was easily my favorite find out there, I think. It just a really nice infantry button, probably used during the Civil War and repurposed for the Indian Wars. Here is the back of it. Probably my second favorite button, pretty much just like that one I just showed you. And there's the back of it. This was the first button I dug up out there, which I was, super excited to find that. It doesn't have the eye on it, but it's still a really neat find. And this one here I thought was just garbage before I dug it up, and ended up being an infantry button, just a little one though. There's the back of it all rusted out, but that's all right. Here's one of those flattened general service buttons that I found out there. I don't know if it's general service or what they are, but I'm not going to leave it there. So here's the back of it, missing the shank. I don't know why these buttons got flattened. I don't know if they're just not made as well. Here's another one I found not too far from that one that also got flattened out pretty good. And this one still has the shank on it, but it's pretty well crushed in. Still a neat find though. There is a pistol round that I dug up out there. I imagine probably from a Colt, be my guess, 45 caliber. Those are really weird signals out there. And this one, I don't know if it's a pistol round or what it's from. It's a little bit bigger, but still a really neat find. A lot of those ones really corroded over the years. This is one of the 4570s I dug up out there. The lead is just about ready to fall apart on it, but this one here has got a date on the end of it, 1886. So that's really neat to find something that's got a date to it that you can tell exactly when it was made. Here's the only musket ball I got out there. Most everything was a little bit newer. Tiny little pistol, round ball, musket ball type thing without the little nub taken off of it. Here's one I dug on that last dig I was out there, little pistol ball. Those are really tough signals to find, but they're really neat. I've never seen them before. Here's the only ring I got out there, but probably also one of my favorite finds from out there. I wish it was, precious metal, but I think it's really neat, something that personal that was left out there. I think it's made of copper because it came up really high on my tones. Here's kind of a corroded 45 caliber bullet I dug up on that last dig I was, not the last one, but the one before the last dig I was out there. This was the last dig here. That bigger round thing is a button. I can't figure out where I put it. I think it's in my truck somewhere. But yeah, that bullet's pretty well shot. This, I think, was an eagle button that is just, I don't know, just totally worn out. Well, that was kind of a quick overview of most of the really good finds that I got out there. I didn't put those cannon fuses in there. I just ran out of room. It's one of those little Riker cases that I put everything in. And then I've got it in a kind of a display case up in my upstairs. I'm hoping to have to fill another one of those cases, but that may not come until harvest season because there's a large field next to where we're digging out there. And of course, I'm not going to go out there and dig in it because it's it's planted right now. I also wanted to put in this video kind of a shout out to Bart at Big Boys Hobbies. Funny story is I came down my basement and it's right over here looking at. I bought an extra CTX 3030 for my backup machine. And I'd taken it out of the box, not thought anything of it. I just put it on the pool table and just let it sit. And I come down one day and looked at the long box it came in, and there's something kind of colorful in there. And I went over to look to see what it was, and here it was a Minelab Profine 40 pinpointer. that Bart had just thrown in there. And I thought, God, good thing I didn't throw that box in the garbage. It's like $150 pinpointer. But anyway, I wanted to give a shout out to Bart because I've bought a few detectors from him. Um, Easily the best prices I've ever seen around. You know, a lot of times people say, "Oh, you can go on eBay and get a deal and this and that." Well, on eBay, you know, when you sell stuff, you got to pay 8%, 10%, 13% fee on what you sell stuff for. So stuff ends up getting priced a little bit higher. And like the CTX, I got that for $200 less from him than I would have gotten it from buying off eBay. So if you're looking for any kind of detecting supplies, detectors, pinpointers, shovels, any of that stuff, I would go to bigboyshobbies.com and talk to Bart, and he'll hook you up. Really good guy to deal with. He ships stuff really fast, and I've never had any complaints with him. I've probably bought 7 or 8 things from him, and it's always a nice thing when you look in the empty box that you got, and there's a $150 pinpointer sitting there waiting for you. So that was awesome. I wanted to let you guys know about that. But I don't know, this video was just kind of an overview, like I said, just because I haven't got really any footage built up from any hunts, just because I've been so busy lately. And I wanted to put out something so it doesn't seem like I've just, vanished and, gone off into some, different dimension, never going to be back on YouTube or something. But hopefully it was kind of entertaining to see all the stuff I dug up out there, and hopefully, yeah, I can get back out there in the fall harvest season and dig some more stuff. But I'll put some pictures on after this little clip here of the pinpointer he sent. And then I've got one video of me doing one dig at a door knock that it's a permission I already had before, where I got a couple of silver dimes out of and some wheat pennies. And I went back there, and there was a spot where I had not dug it because I thought it was some shallow trash, because it was doing a double beep. And here what it was 2 coins. And you'll get to see what the one ended up being. I'm surprised I kind of missed it. But thanks for coming back and watching the video again. And hopefully within the next week I should have another pretty good one. With some silvers, maybe some tokens. I don't know. I haven't done the dig yet, so it's hard to say what's going to be in it. But thanks everybody for watching and subscribing and sharing and liking and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you guys all back, and maybe more of you. Have a good one. I'm back at this house here and looking for all the signals I missed, and I hit a wheat penny right here and at 1146 right there. I would say it's probably going to be a silver quarter. It says it's 4 inches down. Kind of hoping it's a silver. It's been a little while since I've dug a silver. Oh yeah, there is a silver in there. Let's see if I can. Let's see. There you can see it. Silver quarter. Oh God. Just a Washington. 1953. And
I'm not sure what mint that is, but awesome.